Hi everyone, this is Oscar Kwajman. We are continuing from the SEM Basics 1. We are going to look at the practicality of the SEM basic tools that we learn in the AMOS. So we are going to launch our AMOS software, then we going to explore the basic tools that are found in the AMOS toolbar. Then we will explore how to use some of these basic tools in the AMOS software. So let's wait as it loads. So this is the AMOS window or the graphics. So these were the tools that we explore. We have the observed, the unobserved, the latent variables, then the title, the list in model, list variables in model, list variable in the data. You have the delete, you have the move, you have the clone or the duplicate, you have the select an object, select all, deselect, you have the data, select data file, you have the analysis property, then you have the estimate, save, you have the copy. So we have these basic tools that we have explored. We are going to use them. Then there is the canvas, that's the working area. So we are going to this is the white area, that's the canvas. We are going to enlarge that area by going to the view, go to the interface properties, then come and select landscape letter and we apply it. So you've seen that it has enlarged the area. Can zoom in to fill the whole space. So we are going to start with the observed variable. So we click on it, then you come and click and drag to draw it. Then you will draw the unobserved one. So after drawing, then we add the latent variable to the unobserved ones. You can see that you can't add the latent to this one. So it's only the unobserved one that you can add the latent. Then we come to the duplicate objects. So you click on it, you want to duplicate this. So you click, then you drag it, click and drag it, then you have to make a duplicate. You click here and you drag it, you make a duplicate. You click, then you drag it, you make a duplicate. Click, then you drag it, then you make a duplicate of it. Then we move on to this is the error term. You click on it. This one will become the dependent variable, so you can have the error terms on them, but not this, because this will affect that. Then you talk about the arrows. This is the single arrow showing the causal relationship. So you click on it, then you click here, you drag it to that. Make sure it touches the object. Okay. Then we have the covariance or the correlation. So we can also click on here, find the correlation between this and that. Click here, find the correlation between this and that. Touch it. Alright. Then you can also find the correlation between this and that. So that is that. Then we have the title. You can give a title. Maybe you are working on, can be at the down here. Maybe you are working on green products and consumer behavior. This is the font size. You can increase it to 26. Can make it center alignment or whatever you want to be. Can be bold. Then okay it. Then does it. So that's the title. Then we can select an item or an object. So when you click on this, we have selected it. When you click on that, it will be highlighted, so for you to see that you've selected it. Then you can also select all of them. So you click here to select all the objects. Then you can click on deselect or to deselect all of them. So once we click on this and we select it, we can move it by clicking on the move object. We can move only this one. but we can also delete it. So we click on delete or erase. So we can delete this, delete that. And if you want to go back to what you've done, that's to undo. You click on the undo sign and it will come back. If you want to redo, then you click on this, then you go back. If you want to go back, then go for it. So that is that. Then we can also reshape the object by reducing the size. So here and click to reduce the size. You see, that's the only thing we selected. If you select all, so for instance, let's select all, so that when you come here, when you do this, it will affect all of them. That's the beauty of the select all. So when you do this, it will affect all the unobserved variable. So that is that. Then let's come to the rotate. So here you click on this, it will be rotating it to where you want it to be. But this one doesn't have, so let's add some to it. Let's see. Then let's click on the rotate, so you can rotate it. Then let's click on this, so we can rotate it. Now we have seen that it has outweigh its bound, or it has go outside the boundary of this file on this screen. So we can then click on the fit screen to resize the whole thing. So you see that the whole thing has now been resized. Then you can also click on this, that's the reflect the indicator. So if you want to reflect this, can then go there and show the property. We'll talk about the properties because we have the property icon or the tool. So then let's move on to select data. So let's go and select the data we are using for the work. There is already data, but let's go file name, and it will send you to your location where the file is. Our data is at the downloads. So go to downloads. Then we have the green marketing SEM and click on. So now we have 350 variables observations there and click on OK. So once we've loaded the data, you can now go and click on the list variable in the data set to know the variables that are in your data set. So these are the various variables that we have in our data set. Fine. So we can then pour them. There are various. Now it has pour in all of the, because we have selected it. So let's go back, undo them, then deselect all of them so that we can pour it one after the other. So we need to be very careful when we are selecting all. So let's hit this here. No, we are done. Let's go here. Okay. This is just for demonstration. So even with this one, then if you are done, you can then click on this pop-up to straighten those items that we have there. You can reshape the object for you. So once you are done with that one, then let's explore the zoom and area. So you can click on this and you come in. That one you click and drag to select the area you want to blow in to zoom. Now you've seen the item there. Then you can go back, or you can undo it and go back. You can go back. Then you can also zoom and then zoom into on the whole screen. Then you can also zoom out to find. so I can see all of them. Then you click and to show the entire page on the screen. This is the entire page. So let's go to the analysis property. So there you go there, then you select the kind of analysis you want. Here you can estimate means and intercept. Then the output, one the direct, the indirect, and the residuals. Then you are done. So after setting this, now we have some of the items are not labeled. So we want them to be labeled for. So we go to the plugins, then go to name unobserved variables. So the machine has automatically labeled them. And sometimes it may catch some errors that you need to relabel it yourself. So basically, if you are done with this one, then you can then go to estimate. That's where you want to calculate. Then that's the correct errors that I talk about. So here you need to double click on it and label all of them again. You need to label them. But just for an example, that's why I'm just labeling them now. But must follow some other so that you'll be able to monitor and it shouldn't be duplicate. That's another thing of it. Shouldn't be a duplicate. Okay, so let's estimate and see. So have the 7 and 1. You need to also go double. We are done. So now we will save our data name, put that, and our documents, save it. Then after saving it, then you have your result. Now your data is running, it's trying to estimate the result for you. So here you have the summary of the chi-square I was talking about. So here we have the chi-square value and the degree of significance showing. So here too you have the standardized and the unstandardized estimate. Then these are the kind of data that we've already loaded in this software. So when everything is done, this place will be activated for you to go there so that you can have your output. Then if you want to also use the icon or the toolbar, you can click on this for you to go to your output. But it's not yet done. So when you go there, okay, let's see what we have. Okay, now it's done. So when you have your output, these are the key areas you go. You go to the estimate, and these are because of the sample that we use, they are undefined. But you can also check your model fits. So these are the various measurement of your model fit. There is no exact no model fit no measurement that we use, but the issue is that you need to have not less than three conforming to the standard. So if you have three measurements, accepting that there's a model fit, then you say that your data is a model fit. So basically, these are the ways that you need to explore the AMOS software. So with regard to the menus, you have the help. So you have the content AMOS online. As I said, you can have access to help or other people experts online. Then the plugin you can draw covariance. Then as you use this to name the unobserved variables and resize them. Then the tools, as I said, you're using to add some additional information to already existing ones here. And the analyze, this is the calculate estimate. It helps you to calculate as we have done already. Model it, move on to other higher analytical to like the multi-group analysis and the Bayesian statistics. And the diagram here, you can anything concerning the model can draw, observe, unobserved path, covariance, and other things. And you can also zoom in and zoom out. Then when you talk about the view, you move on to the interface. That's whereby we set the the canvas, that's the working space for the paper. Then the analytical properties too, you can go there. Then the object properties, and click on the object property, that's where you can label it. So we can label an item, then the name, can also give it any other name. It's not set, an error this, that's why you're having it. Be a rare data like this, so that we can then give it a name like that one, you don't have any problem. So that's that for the view. So you can view the variables in the model, then those in the data set. Then with the edit, can undo, redo, copy, select, and all other thing that has to do with the format. Then with the file, can go to the new, you can open existing template or existing document, you can save a new file. Then you can also bring in data from data file that you already have. Then these are some of the files that have been already or recently opened or worked on. So basically this brings us to the end of the basis in the AMOS software. Thank you.